Hi there, and welcome to this short video tutorial on how to install and set up the Lunar Replay plugin for Unity. We'll take you through the process from installation, building videos locally with game variables, and finally using our web UI, Lunar Playground, which allows anybody on the team to create videos. So let's get started. First of all, you'll need to download the Replay Unity package from Lunar Playground. Once you have that, simply drag and drop the package into the assets folder of your project. Make sure to import the entire package. When that's done, you'll see that the Lunar Replay plugin options are added to the menu bar in Unity, under Tools. Our first step here is to log into the plugin. This synchronizes all of your capture information across devices and with Lunar Playground. We'll take a closer look at this shortly. There, now I'm logged in and ready to go. By default, the Replay plugin is disabled and won't have any interaction with your project. When you want to capture videos in the editor or prepare an Android or iOS build to make your recordings, then you can enable capture mode. As you can see, when I hit play, this renders a replay UI on top of your game, which will enable you to start, stop, name, and save captures. I'm currently in play mode capturing gameplay. I've stacked a few tiles and then missed. Now I need to simply stop the recording, enter a name, we'll use demo1, and hit save. That takes a moment to save and upload, and it's done. The next stage is to check that everything is working smoothly. To do that, I need to enter replay mode. And the first thing that you need to do in replay mode is to find the capture that you're going to replay. Simply hit refresh and select the capture that you just created. Next, you'll need a video set. This is just a logical grouping of video settings, but for now, I'm just going to create one without changing any settings. So check if everything looks good, and then hit replay. As you can see here, the game will start, but the input is being controlled by the capture. It's important to call out at this point that the replay may not be recorded at 60 frames per second, but this won't impact the resulting video because replay synchronizes at the frame level. Once the replay is complete, you can open your project folder and navigate to the Lunar temp folder inside. Here you will find your first video. Looks great. We've now completed the installation and first successful test of Lunar Replay. Of course, Replay allows you to customize elements of the video, so let's take a look at how you can tag your game variables so they can be changed for your replays. You can expose variables in monobehaviors or scriptable object. In this example, we're going to use monobehaviors. Here we can see that our game has top and bottom background color variables. To expose these variables for use with Lunar Replay, first of all, you'll need to use the Lunar Playground field attribute before your game variable declaration. And lastly, you'll need to use the iSerialization callback receiver on the monobehavior or scriptable object where your variables are located. Okay, so that's done. Let's head back to the Lunar Replay settings object. In the video set, you'll see an option for field sets. Simply add a field and you will now see the two variables I just added. Let's add them both and set some colors. I'll go with red. Let's hit replay and see what happens. Now you can see the initial capture we took is replaying in the Unity editor, but the top and bottom background colors have changed. Important to note that the input is exactly the same. After Lunar Replay has finished replaying this video, it will save it. Let's just check the output videos again, compared to one another. Again, you'll want to navigate to the Lunar temp folder, and then open both videos. As you can see, the input is exactly the same, but the background colors have changed. So I have some other variables which I've previously added to the game. I'll go back to the code and uncomment them. We have various options here like colors of the stack, rotation of the tiles. So I'm just going to go through and uncomment these and expose these new variables as playground fields in the Lunar Replay plugin. In the replay settings, you'll see that I now have more field options. I'm going to change the background color first. Let's go with black and white. Then I'd like to set up rotation, so I enable it and I add a speed value. Let's also add a stack color just to see that working as well. So I'm going to go for this blue colour here. And then hit replay. As you can see, by using these settings, the video can look completely different whilst using the exact same input as your original recording. So we'll just wait for this video to stop recording, and then we'll take a look. Okay, so for one last time, let's open all 3 videos from the lunar temp video folder and preview them to see what we've got. That looks great. So now the second half of the video, we'll be looking at Lunar Playground, our front-end interface that allows anybody in the team to change those fields and make videos. If I log into Lunar Playground and hit refresh, you'll see that I have a new game object and an indication that it's pending a Linux build. This was created automatically by the capture I just created in the Lunar plugin in Unity. What we need to do is synchronize this to create a Linux build in the Unity project. You can do this by navigating to build settings and choosing Linux as your target build platform, and then hitting build. When the build is complete, you can zip the files and folders into an archive. This archive can then be uploaded into the game object in Lunar Playground. What's happening here is that the Linux build is uploading and synchronizing with the captures that you've already saved and uploaded to Lunar Playground. When it's done, you'll see a list of all the Playground attributes which have been recognized in the build, and you can hit update. Now you have your first game in Lunar Playground. You can click into this game object and you'll find a list of video sets. As in the Unity editor, a video set is just a logical grouping of videos that share a common capture. You can select the capture from the list. We only have one, demo one, so let's use that. Lunar Playground will now begin rendering a preview, so you can see exactly what the output video will look like once it's been completed. If we hit play, we'll be able to see that the video is identical to the videos we just created in the Unity editor, but this time there's no more code involved. This was done entirely within Playground. Within Lunar Playground, you can change anything like languages, resolution, or any of the game variables that you have selected and set up in Unity. So let's just do a quick test and make a square video and change a few of the game variables. So here I'm changing the background colors, top and bottom, to orange and yellow. And let's change the speed of rotation. We can also change text. Here I'm changing the CTA text to new game. Once you're done, hit save and render and you'll be brought to the rendering screen within Playground. This is where we can send any of our videos for rendering. What's happening here is that the Linux build is replaying with the capture data and the game variable changes that you've selected to make a whole new video experience. When that's done, you can preview the video and check whether everything is rendering as intended. So hit play, and you can see that the input is exactly the same as the original capture, and the variable changes that you made in Playground are reflected in this video. And that's it, we're done. You've now installed the Lunar Replay plugin, tested it in the Unity editor, uploaded a build to Lunar Playground, and created your first video. We hope that you'll have fun creating hundreds of different videos with Lunar Replay, easily and quickly within Lunar Playground. Thanks for watching.